g'day guys, Darren here. Now, I put a video out a couple of days ago inviting you guys to ask me questions. And we've got some questions here and I want to go through this. I don't want to make this video too long, but you know, knowing me, it may be a little because I like to get into detail. Alright, so I'm going to start here at the bottom. Okay, the first question is from Dark Flays. How is the quit smoking going? Funny you should ask that question today. I've just shot a video that I'm going to put up. I might put it up later on tonight. I may put it up tomorrow. Yeah, it's quite a good video. About the quit smoking. Quite in depth. So I will put that up in a couple of days. So that is that's the answer to that question. How's the quit smoking going? The great Aussie mate. I got a question. Where is the music CD I won a couple of years ago? The great Aussie mate, who's a subscriber of ours and was a subscriber on my previous channel, That Aussie Family, won a CD, an iron and clay CD, for doing the haka. We had a guest staying with us, and the guest did a haka for us on video. And so we put it out there. Now this guest was a part of a band called Iron and Clay that stay with us annually, and he won the CD. Well, just after that, we finally got around to actually posting the CD. We were going to post the CD. It got packed in a box at our previous residence, and it's still packed in a box. So I have to go and find it and dig it out of the box. I do apologise. We should have got that CD to you. It's still wrapped. It's still ready to go. It's your CD, dude. Have I thought about, this is from the beautiful Bo, have I thought about doing daily vlogs again? You know, I have thought about doing daily vlogs. My life's pretty boring though. You know, things happen in my life. You know, there's highlights. But my general day-to-day stuff, kind of pretty boring. So I'm on the fence about that. I mean, I noticed in your comment here, do it with the children, without the children. Some of my videos will have my kids and wife in it, some won't, you know. So I have got a few ideas of what I want to do with this channel. Because it's pretty raw, this channel, it's pretty new. Okay, tell us about your childhood. Oh my gosh. Okay, you want to know how many schools I was kicked out of and all sorts of stuff? Oh my gosh, I could tell you some stories. I was a problem child for my mother. I was actually diagnosed with temporal lobe epilepsy when I was a child, and we went through years of hell. My mother went through years of hell with me. But just recently, and I'm talking recent in the last 2-3 months, it's been discovered that basically I was misdiagnosed as temporal lobe epilepsy, and I'm actually Asperger's. I am an Asperger's person, so that may explain a couple of things. If you're not sure what Asperger's is, go and use the big old thing called Google and you will work it out. Okay, so that's, but yeah, my childhood, man, I tell you what, it's crazy. I left school at 14, started my own business. I mean, that's actually, you know what, I'm going to leave that for a whole other video. So do push me on that, and I will do that video down the track. 3,217 subscribers, and you know what guys, I don't want that many bloody subscribers. I had a big surge of subscribers as a result of that fab video I put out, and now I'm noticing the video subscribers are dropping off, which is kind of good. Because I think when you've got too many subscribers, it's not personal. I mean, a lot of you guys come across from the That Aussie Family channel, and I know a lot of you personally, and some of you I have met, some of you I haven't met, and I like to keep it normal. Ugh, that's never going to happen in my world. I like to keep it small because it's more manageable and get to know you guys and that, you know. Okay, I might have to edit in between these comments, guys, so if you see some jump cuts. How are Katie and the girls doing? This is from Buckroot, my good old friend Buckroot. She's a good girl. If you guys haven't seen Buckroot's channel, go and check out Rosie. I like to call her Rosie because that's what her mother called her. Rosy, rosy, pockets of posies, or something like that, isn't it? Rosy, rosy, pocket full of posies, I don't know, something like that, whatever. Okay, Katie and the girls, Rosie, are doing really well. We are having a few issues with Alicia. We've recently moved her from the private school she was in into a public school, and she was being bullied by another student at the school. Well, that sent the raging bull off in me. You know, people know me as I like to have a blow up once in a while. Well, I pretty much tore the school a new bum hole. Went in there and got this kid suspended from the bus and all sorts of stuff. I really went to town. Katie's doing well. Katie is, she, as you guys know from previous videos, Katie was diagnosed with Lynch syndrome. Now, she is dealing with that. She's having procedures regularly. She's going to, you know, basically, if you don't know what Lynch syndrome is, I don't want to go into that because it's a whole other video. Go and Google that. Yeah, but she is dealing with that. Cozzy K, she hasn't got any questions because we keep in contact on Facebook. Guys, if you're not on my Facebook too, jump on. The most illegal thing I have done, and this is from, I need my glasses, Ali Campbell, 1356. Oh, the most illegal thing I've ever done. Holy caroopas. You know, actually I think that's just about a video on itself too, the most illegal things I was quite notorious in the local area here for driving a car from about the age of 14 onwards, and the amount of times that Coolum Beach where I'm from used to be a one police officer town, one cop town, and I was forever driving the car, forever pinching mum's car and driving it around town and doing all sorts of... The most illegal thing, I don't think I've done a lot of illegal... Oh, I probably have, you know, I probably should have thought that one out. I'll tell you one thing that I did do that was very illegal once. Years ago, the old phones in Australia here, we used to have the pay phones before mobile phones, cell phones and all that sort of came out. They used to have a little card. Now that card, you'd put it in and it'd have credit on the card, and it'd put a little clip in it, you know, so you might have a $50 card and you put that in, make your phone call, it would deduct the credit and then put a little mark. I actually worked out that if you put the card into the phone, picked up the receiver, put the card into the phone, and the phone used to go doot, 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 and then clunk. If you hit the 0 button on the on the phone at exactly the right time, you had to time it well, so put the card in, doot, 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 clunk, and press it would spit the card out with your credit on it, but leave the credit on the phone. So you'd still have your card and it wouldn't actually dock the credit from the phone. So that's probably one of the things. So I had a $50, this is before internet and stuff like that, so communication overseas was expensive, and my father was living in Dubai at the time. So I was a bit naughty, and I bought a $100 card, and I would ring him in Dubai and do the old clunk thing and talk to my dad. So that's another legal thing I used to do. I was notorious for doing little things like that. Okay, Dibber's page. I actually spoke to Dibber on, Dibber's question here is, have you been involved with a 1% motorcycle club as a patched in member? That wasn't a question I was prepared to answer. I will say yes, I have been. I am no longer involved with the 1% motorcycle club, but yes, I have been, and that's basically as far as I'm going to go. I have had personal conversation with Dibber on that, you know, and there's an understanding. Dibber's another YouTuber that I'm quite fond of, does some great videos, and if you haven't checked out Dibber's page, go and check out Dibber's page. That's his YouTube channel. So my answer to that question is yes, I was, but I won't say what clubs or how long or any of that sort of stuff, guys. I'm not going to get into that. All you need to know right now is I am no longer involved in any outlaw motorcycle crews. Okay, the next question. What do I do for a living? I do a lot of things for a living. Yeah, I do a lot of things for a living. I'm a private investor, and most of the time I like to invest in people's business ventures. And I have a contract that I use, standard contract up front, that I take a percentage of whatever that business makes until such times as they've paid back the money and I've received my profit. Another thing I like to do, and I have been doing for many, many years, is affiliate marketing. One of you guys actually that watched my videos contacted me and asked me a bit about it, affiliate marketing and that. But basically affiliate marketing is marketing other people's products on the internet, and it's probably one of the easiest ways to actually get into making any money on the internet, is being an affiliate. But make sure you promote a product that's going to pay you an ongoing residual income, so that therefore when you're doing the work marketing a product, you're going to get paid over and over and over again. And so you're just really increasing the amount of passive income you earn each month. That's, once again, probably a whole video in itself, and something I would probably do if enough people wanted to know about it. How are we enjoying our new house? We love the new house. And this question here comes from the person that just asked the question about what I do for a living. That is Ian. Let me look at this. I've got to look at this, guys. Ian Mac 2. So the new house is great, guys. We love the new house because it's smaller, more easy to manage, and I couldn't be happier here. The beach is literally, a minute and a half, if that, to the sand from our front door. So this question is from Alex X999. Alex is asking basically, do I have any other hobbies outside of motorcycles? Oh, my computer's going to die. Outside of motorcycles and motors and motorbikes and stuff like that. He's wanting to know, do I collect stamps and stuff like that? My hobbies, and I probably should do some videos on them, guys, is I like to go out prospecting for gold.
That's what we're talking about, guys. There it is. It's a piece of gold.
I've got a couple of detectives, Katie and I, we go out. It's about an 11-hour drive from where we are here to actually go to any gold fields, but I like looking for gold. And if I had any nuggets right now, I would show you. I might actually chuck up some pictures of some nuggets that we found. This next question comes through, excuse me guys, I need to put glasses on, I really do. FNJU89. Do you like Japanese performance cars like Skyline GTRs, Mitsubishi Evos, Subaru WRX? I have had a Subaru WRX. I actually had one of those back in 2004 as a secondary car that I used to like to go out and play games in, go for a bit of a hoon late at night. But no, my preference, honestly, bikes is more for me these days. I've had Porsches, I've had Lambos, I've had all those sort of fancy sort of cars. I've had four-wheel drives, and cars have been a big part of my life. I used to race Speedway years ago. I raced at the local Yandina Speedway, and I was notorious for driving in the demolition derbies, and that's why I have a bad back today. As my father said to me once, the crowds have gone, the lights have dimmed down, you may have a trophy on the wall, but you've got a sore back forever and everyone's forgotten you. So, yeah, that's the answer to that question. Any good business advice? And that's from JJBMGM. Yeah, I've got lots of good business advice, but it'll take me hours to tell you all about it, so I might actually do that. These are ideas for videos, guys, for the future too. Food. My downfall. Okay, this is from, oh guys, I'm sorry. This is from Burke PT111. Food. Any sort of food, unfortunately, but my favourite, I'm a real sweet tooth. I could sit down and eat 2 family blocks of chocolate, one after the other. But if I had to actually pick one food, it would be steak. I love a quality piece of prime rib steak, and I often go to a restaurant called the Hog's Breath. Anyone in Australia would know the Hog's Breath. I'm not sure if it's overseas in Europe or in the US. Okay, another question from Ben Johnston. Ben is a new subscriber, and Ben is asking, what age would you consider a good age to take your kids to Bali? Well, I've been taking my kids, I've been travelling to Bali since the mid-80s, and or mid to late 80s, and I did my first trip to Bali when I was about 17, and taking the kids to Bali. Well, I've been taking my girls to Bali for years now, and I don't think there's really any age that you should start worry about taking kids to Bali, because the Balinese love children. They absolutely love children, and I mean, my girls were just, we'd go to different places and that. We were actually, when we went over last time, we stayed at the Hard Rock, which is the place that I like to stay when I go, if I've got the girls. If I go by myself, I'm happy to just stay sort of in any of the cheaper motels. But yeah, guys, Ben, I should say, children, anytime. Taking to Bali anytime. Ocean Town Pictures. My idea for this channel, simply continue being you. And he's saying, being me. Well, I can definitely do that for you. I can definitely just be me. Alright guys, this video has probably gone longer than what I thought it would. I'm happy to do another one of these down the track. What I like about our channel right now, while we've got an influx of subscribers, people are dropping off, which is good. It honestly is good. You know, I think we had, when the comments the other day, there was 3,000, so we've lost about 20 subscribers, which honestly, it doesn't faze me. I'm hardly doing this for the revenue. I don't need to do it for the revenue. I'm doing it really as a form of entertainment for me and building relationships. I've got to tell you, I've met some great people through YouTube, and I've met those people in person. And I hope to get to meet one of you guys. You know, if I haven't met with you, I'm not a real big one for gatherings. I may attend the next Brisbane gathering. I just may. I may not. I don't know. I'm not gonna lock myself in for that. But anyway, guys, I shall talk to you soon. I've just shot another video this morning in relation to the smoking. I intend to put that up in the next couple of days. I want to make it, it's quite an intense video, and yeah, so look out for that. And that'll tell you a little bit more about what I'm looking at doing with the smoking. Alright guys, talk to you soon. Hope I answered your questions. If I didn't, drop your comments in this one, and I'm happy to answer those on a future video. I'm happy to just answer them in the comments, you know, as a response to your comments. Guys, have a good one. Talk to you soon.